concentrate on our stomachs and our sides. So if we all want to make a start, we're going to start by lying down on our mat. Just bringing the hands alongside the body and starting to relax down onto the mat. Focusing on our breathing, just breathing in through the nose and then out through the mouth. We'll take nice 4 deep breaths here. Two more. Big breath in. And then exhale. Breathing in. And then exhaling. Taking the arms above the head. I'm going to move the arms across to the right, while also moving the feet across to the right. Feeling a nice stretch down the left-hand side of the body. And then back to the centre and across to the other side. So shuffling the feet across to the left and the arms across to the left. Nice big stretch down the right-hand side of the body. Coming back to the centre. From here, we're going to hug the knees in towards the chest, coming up into a little ball. Lowering the head and shoulders back down. Arms are going to come out to the side. Taking the knees across to the right and the gaze across to the left. 3 breaths here. Last breath, breathing in and out. Coming back up to the centre and then across to the other side. So knees are going to the left, gaze is going across to the right. 3 nice big breaths here. Knees are going to come back to the centre. And then from there, just coming up onto our hands and knees. So into tabletop position. From here, just checking in that we've got our shoulders are in line with our wrists and our hips are in line with our knees. We're going to reach up with the right arm. Nice big twist. And then take that arm through for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Coming down, ears going to come down to the mat, stretching through. Now you've got your options here, either staying with this, or maybe you want to take the left hand up and over onto the bottom of the back, maybe taking hold of the right thigh, or you've got your options to balance if that's something that you've been practicing. Don't worry if you wobble, it's a really difficult one. I'm going to give it a go. Take that leg back down, hand back down. Coming back up to the centre and onto the other side. Left hand's going to go up, nice big stretch. Scooping through for 5. Back up. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Take it down, stretching through. Ears going to come down to the mat. And then taking your option. So either staying like this, maybe you want to take your arm up and over, or practicing your balance. Either way, we're working on twisting that shoulder back, feeling a nice stretch. Coming out of the balance if you're in it, releasing the hands back down, coming back up to the centre. From here, we're going to curl the toes under, coming up into our first downward dog. So pushing back. Nice big breaths here. We're looking for a flat back, gazes towards the belly button, and we're working the heels down to the mat. So you can either stay with the stillness, or maybe you want to keep moving, lifting the heels up and down, maybe swaying the hips, whatever feels good for you. You can also roll over into a high plank and then back again. Just taking any movements. We'll take 3 breaths here. Coming back down. And then lifting the heels up. So coming up onto the balls of the feet. And then dropping the heels to the right. Nice stretch down the side of the body. Coming back up to the centre. And then across to the other side. Coming back up. From here, stepping or jumping back to the top of the mat. And then working the hands up the legs, coming all the way up the top. Okay. From here, we're going to take one arm over the top. I'll just turn to face you guys. So taking the right arm over, nice big side stretch. Working the left hand down the leg. Back to the centre and then across to the other side. Coming back up. Taking both arms up, nice big breath in. And then we're exhaling, coming down. Hands are coming around the backs of the ankles, and we're just working the chest closer towards the tops of the thighs. So bending the knees if we need to, coming all the way over. 3 breaths here. Taking the hands down towards the mat. We're going to walk the hands across towards the right. Let the head hang down there. Back to the centre, and then across to the other side. Coming back to the centre, and then again just walking the hands back up the legs, coming all the way back up to the top. Okay, getting ready for sun salutation A. We're going to take a big breath in, and then exhale, we're folding down. Hands are going to come down to the mat. We're going to switch the core on, halfway lift, so lift the hands just slightly up the shins, and we're looking for a nice straight back. Exhale, coming down. Hands are going to come down to the mat, stepping or jumping back into our high plank, lowering the chest, and then pushing up. Curling the toes under, into our downward dog. So again, just working those heels down towards the mat. We can always step the feet in if it's too much of a struggle. And we're looking towards our belly button. Stepping or jumping back to the top. Reaching up, inhale. Exhale, fold down. Coming up for our halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, fold down. Hands are coming down to the mat. Spreading the fingers, stepping or jumping back. High plank. Lowering the chest. Pushing up. So checking in, we're spreading our fingers, pushing down through the hands. Shoulders are working down. Curl the toes under. Pushing back up. 3 breaths here. Step or jump back to the top of the mat. Last round, inhale. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Step or jump back. High plank. Lowering down your way. If you want to practice scooping your head through, maybe giving that a go. Curling the toes, pushing back up. From there, just dropping down to the knees. We'll just push back into a child's pose. Take 3 nice big breaths. When we're ready, we'll come back up onto our hands and knees. We're going to curl the toes under, push up into our downward dog, and then walk the feet to the top of the mat. Walking those hands up. Lovely. From there, nice big breath in. Exhale, bring the hands down. Flowing again, reaching up. Exhale, we'll fold down. Step or jump the feet back. Lowering down, maybe practicing that scooping through again. Coming into downward dog. Reaching the right leg up nice and high. So take it as high as we can. Just checking in that we're keeping those hips square to the mat. You've got your options, so working on this. Kicking that leg nice and high. Maybe you want to walk the hands in. Coming into your standing splits. So be careful of the door behind you. And then just working the head closer down towards the shin. So we're going to inhale. On the exhale, lower down. Walking those hands back out. From there, taking this foot through, in between the hands. We're going to stay up high on the ball of the back foot. Arms are going to come alongside the body. And we're going to reach up. Pushing those hips forward. For 3. For 2. And 1. A little bit of a challenge here, so we can stay with this. Or taking the hands across, we can just hug the shoulders. Or if you feel like it, coming into eagle arms. So I'm going to take the left under the right, back so the hands can stay together, or maybe palms facing. We're going to inhale, on the exhale, try for a little back bend. Lovely, coming back to the centre, release those hands. And we're going to lower the back heel down now, coming into warrior two. So arms are going to come out, checking in with our posture. So back arms in line with the back leg, hips are going to face the wall, the side of the room, and our gaze is going to look down this front arm. For 3, for 2, and 1. Straighten that front leg, we're going to come into a reverse triangle. So back arm is going to slide down the back leg, and we're going to reach this front arm up. For 3, for 2, and 1. Back to the centre, into our side angle. Front arm's going to come down across the thigh, back arm's going to reach over. Stretching that arm over. Staying with this. Or maybe practicing your bind. So front arm is going to go under. This top arm is going to come down across the bottom of the back, or maybe taking a hold of the hands. And we're working on rotating that shoulder back. Releasing the bind, coming back up to the centre. And then from here, we're going to wheel the arms down to the mat. Step this foot back. Lowering the chest. Pushing up. Curling the toes under. Downward facing dog. Getting ready for doing that all on the other side. So from here, we're going to raise the left leg this time. Taking it up nice and high. If you'd like to, start to walk those hands in. Coming into your standing splits. We're going to inhale, and then on the exhale, lower down a little bit more. Walking those hands back out, back to the top of the mat, stepping this foot through in between the hands. Again, staying up high on the ball of the back foot. Arms are going to come alongside and we're reaching up. Staying nice and strong, push those hips forward. For 3, for 2, and 1. Again, into eagle arms. So this time I'm going to take the right arm under, left arm's going over the top. Seeing if we can get those hands, palms facing. Inhale, little challenge. Exhale, start to bend back. Back up to the centre. Release those arms. The back heel is going to go down. We're coming up into warrior two. So just checking in, back arms in line with the back leg, shoulders are down, and we're looking down that front arm. For 3, for 2, and 1. Straighten that front leg, reverse triangle. So sliding that right arm down the back leg, left arm's going up. For 3, for 2, and 1. Back to the centre, bending that front knee, arms going over the thigh, back arm's going to swoop up and over, side angle, so reach that arm forward, should be feeling a nice stretch down the side. staying with this or maybe practicing your bind. So front arm's going to go under, top arm's going to come down, seeing if we can connect the hands, and we're working on pulling that shoulder back. For 3, for 2, and 1. Release the bind, coming back up to the centre, wheeling the hands down, front knee's going to go back, dropping down to the knees, pushing back into a child's pose. Take some breaths or maybe grab yourself a drink. Take 3 nice big breaths here. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Lovely, when we're ready, we'll come back up onto our hands and knees, curling the toes under, pushing back up, and then walking the feet to the top of the mat. Ready for our next little flow, walk the hands up, sweep the arms up, overhead. Exhale, hands are going to come down to the heart. We're going to be coming down into chair pose now. So feet are together, knees are together. We're going to sit the bum back, arms are going to come up. Chair pose, so make sure we're turning that tailbone under, arms are reaching up. See if we can get a little bit lower. Hands are going to come down to the centre. I'm going to take my left elbow towards the right knee, like so. Really twist around. Push down through the hands. Work that left shoulder forward, right shoulder back. Sticking with this or maybe opening up. So take the left hand down towards the ankle, right arm's twisting up. For 3, for 2, and 1. Coming back to the centre, hands are going to come back up. Stepping the left leg back into our high lunge. And again, coming back into that twist. So if this is a little bit too much for you, we can just twist to the side like so. Or maybe again, try hooking that left elbow towards the right knee. For 3, for 2, and 1, perfect. Back up to the centre, dropping that back knee down, flatten out the foot, taking the arms up, pushing the hips forward. For 3, for 2, and 1. We're going to take the opposite hand to opposite leg. So my right hand is going to go down towards the back of my left thigh, and I'm just going to do a little back bend here. For 3, for 2, and 1. Back up to the centre, taking the left hand down, reaching over with the right. So you can place the tips of the fingers down onto the mat. We're reaching over with the right. For 3, for 2, and 1. Back to the centre. Taking the hands down towards the mat. Just stepping that foot back. And just taking a few breaths there in your child's pose before we do it all again on the other side. 3 nice big breaths. Coming back up to our tabletop, curling the toes under, pushing up into our downward dog, and stepping or jumping the feet back to the top. Coming all the way back up. From there, feet are together, knees are together again. We're sitting them back, bringing the arms up. Chair pose. Really reach those hands up, checking in. We can just see our toes, so we don't want our knees overshooting. Bring it back slightly. Sit down nice and low. For 3, for 2, and 1. Hands are going to come down towards the centre. This time I'm hugging my right elbow to my left knee. I'm twisting round. So again, remember, you know what I'm like with my left and my right. So whatever you did before, just do the opposite. Working the right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. For 3, for 2, and 1. Back up to the centre. This time, stepping the right foot back into our lunge. And again, your options here would be to just twist towards the left or hooking the right shoulder towards the left knee. For 3, for 2, and 1. Back up to the centre, dropping that knee down, flatten out the foot. From there, take the arms up, pushing hips forward. 3 breaths here. This time, I'm taking my left hand towards the back of my right thigh, little back bend. Back up to the centre, taking the right hand down, left hand's going to go over the top. For 3, for 2, and 1. Back to the centre. Hands are going to come down, stepping that foot back. And again, pushing back into our child's pose or taking a nice drink. Getting ready to move on to our balancing poses. Okay, from here, we're just going to come back up into our tabletop, curling the toes under, into downward dog. For 3, for 2, and 1. Step those feet to the top of the mat. And walk those hands up the legs, all the way up to the top. From here, we're going to go into our tree pose. So for this one, making sure we've got enough room around us. Always feel free to take hold of the wall, take hold of someone just to practice with the balance. I'm going to step forward with my right foot first, adjusting the hips over straight, and then lifting. Bringing my left foot up, and you've got your options here to keep the foot down here. Maybe you want to work it all the way up the leg. Maybe you can come into a half lotus. Oh, I'm going to wobble. Don't be afraid of wobbling. Okay, so making sure we roll that knee out. Hands are going to come to the centre. And when we're ready, we're going to lift. Arms are going to come up to in line with the ears. Taking the hands back down, release that foot. And we'll practice that on the other side. So taking a step forward, opposite foot, and then start to lift. Taking that foot up. Rolling that knee out to the side. Hands are going to come to the centre. Lifting. Arms are coming up to in line with the ears. So you can always focus on a point in front, just to help with that balance. If you feel comfortable, maybe you want to take the arms out, let your tree grow branches. Take the hands back up, lower down. Release that foot. Perfect. From here, we're going to do one that we haven't done for a little while, but whilst I was planning this class, I noticed with the eagle arms, we've not done eagle pose for a little while, so for this one, we're going to start to squat back, taking the right leg over the left. So you can either keep the foot here like this, or if you can, wrap the right foot behind the left leg. That's something that I can't do, so it's something I'm definitely practicing. But if you can, try and hook that foot back. And then from here, I'm going to take the left hand under the right, eagle arms. Lift those shoulders up, push the elbows forward. Come back up, release the hands, release the legs, and we'll try that on the other side. So start sitting the bum down, left leg's going over the right, and again, either keeping the foot down the side of the leg if you can, wrap that foot around the back. This time, left hand is going to go under the right, bringing the hands together. Shoulders up. Push those elbows away. Coming back up, release the hands and release the legs. Perfect. From there, we're going to take it down to the mat. So, nice big breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, lower down. Stepping or jumping the feet back. Lower the chest. Pushing up. Swinging the legs around to the front of the mat. Ready for our stomach exercises. Everyone's favourite part. Starting with everyone's favourite pose. So we're going to bring the feet together and the knees together. Start to lift. Okay, so we can stay with this. So the feet are in line with the sort of shoulder area, or maybe straightening out. If you want that little bit of an extra challenge, arms are going to come out to the side. Engage that core. Remember, the further back you go, the harder it is. Maybe challenge yourself that little bit extra today and take it back that a little bit more. We're holding it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down, hook the knees in. Ready for our twists. So again, getting ready back into our boat pose. Hands are going to come out. Hands are then going to come to the centre. And we're twisting. So to the right and then the left. Engage that core. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the centre, lower down. Stretch those hands out above the head, point the toes. And then from here, we're going to take the feet up. Hands are going to come to the centre, and we're going to pulse up towards the toes. Now, I think I always say 20 and then I regret it. So we'll go for 15 today. Just that little bit more than 10. Pulsing up. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Take it down, hug the knees in towards the chest. I'm going to sit up into a comfortable position. I'm going to just twist round to the front so I can face you. We're going to take the feet out and then lower down. So in our 3 movements, our stomach, our chest, and then our head, just so we're not rounding our back, reach it up, fold forward, stomach, chest, and then head. Taking it to whatever is a stretch for you. Sitting back up, walk the hands in. Bringing the legs in. So the heels are going to meet. Now you've got your options here. You can stay with this, working on sitting up, cross-legged. So I know a few people have been working on that. If you are in this position, you can start to walk the hands forward, just taking it to wherever is a stretch for you, or you might want to go out a little bit further, start to lift the bum up off the mat, walking the hands forward, I'm getting closer to you, and then lowering the chest down. The 3, the 2, and 1. Coming back up, walking those hands in. Taking whichever foot is in front out to the side. Reaching those arms up and then folding over. The 3, the 2, and 1. Take that hand over the top, side stretch. The 3, the 2, and 1. Coming back up, switching those legs around. So again, bring that leg in, heels are meeting. Either working on sitting cross-legged like this, or if you want to start taking it forward, reach those hands forward. If you want to bring that bum up, walk the hands forward, drop the chest down. The 3, the 2, and 1. Lifting up, walking back in. Legs going out to the side. Arms are going up and we're reaching over that leg. The 3, the 2, and 1. Take that arm over the top. The 3, the 2, and 1. Back up to the center. Bringing the feet together. So the soles of the feet together, reaching that chest down. Lift that chest back up. I'm just going to come around to the side. From there, I'm just going to bring my right knee in, stepping that across. Now you've got your options here to stay like this, or if you can, that left foot is going to come in like so. And I'm going to plant my right hand down, left hand's coming over the knee and we're twisting. Back to the centre, straightening that leg back out, stepping that leg back over. We're going to come into our bind. So I'm going to take my right arm, to the inside of the right knee, planting down with the left, pushing up, rotate that hand, and as we sit back down, wrap that arm around, left hand's going to come to meet, and I'm going to sit up nice and straight. For 3, for 2, and 1. Release that there. Taking the legs back out. Onto the other side. Left's going to go over the right. And again, you've got your options to stay like this. Or if you want to, shuffle that leg in slightly. Taking my right elbow towards my left knee. Twisting to look over the left shoulder. For 3, for 2, and 1. Back to the centre. Taking that foot back out. Stepping back across. Left hand's going to come to the inside. Pushing up, rotate, sit back down, wrap around. Right hand's coming to meet. Sitting up nice and straight. For 3, for 2, and 1. Release that there. Come in to lie down on our mat. Taking the hands above the head. Nice big stretch. Stretch those arms, point the feet. Taking the arms alongside the body. We're going to bring the feet in towards the bum. Lift those hips nice and high. Into our bridge. Inhale. On the exhale, see if you can push up that little bit more. Keeping those knees in. We're not collapsing out to the side, staying strong. And lowering down. Nice and slowly. On this next round of bridge, you can either stick with your bridge, maybe this time, seeing if you can roll the shoulders under, clasp the hands together, pull down towards the front of your mat. Or, if you want to, you can practice your crab. I know a lot of people have been practicing that. So if we're going into crab, pushing down through the feet and the hands at the same time, pushing it all the way up, seeing if we can straighten out the arms, straighten out the legs. So I'm going to come down and everyone can give it a go, whichever pose you're practicing. I'll join in with those doing a bridge. For 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly lower back down. all the way down to the mat. Okay. Now, something we've not done for a little while, we're going to go into our shoulder stand. Now, shoulder stand's not for you, that's fine. We can just take the feet up, point the toes, nice pose. Just relaxing into that. If you want to go for your shoulder stand, we're going to swing, I'm going to watch the back door, we're going to swing the legs back with some momentum into a plough. Hands are going to come to the bottom of the back, and we're going to start to lift the legs up. So we're coming up nice and strong, point the feet, engage the thighs, working the core. If you're in your shoulder stand and you want to take it down, slowly lowering the feet back, touching the toes behind the head, into plough. Again, engage those knees, engage the thighs. If you want to, take the knees, cover the ears. And wherever you are, bringing the knees back in. Slowly, slowly, lowering all the way back down. Taking those legs out. Relaxing down onto the mat. Bringing the knees back in. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together and then just let the knees drop out to the side. Bring those knees back together. Taking the feet to the outsides of the mat, let the knees drop into the centre. Bring those knees back up. Taking the right foot across the left thigh, drop that right knee out to the side. Staying with this, or taking the hands towards the left thigh, pulling towards you. For 3, for 2, and 1. Lowering back down. Release the hands onto the other side. And again, staying with this. Taking the hands towards the right thigh and pulling it. For 3, for 2, and 1. Lower back down. Release the hands. Hook the knees in towards the chest. And we can rock side to side, maybe backwards and forwards, circling the knees. Whatever feels good for you, just to massage the spine into the mat. Lovely. Taking the legs out long. We're just going to start the class as we finish. So finish the class as we started. Taking the hands above the head and working the feet across to the right. Hands across to the right. Back to the centre and then across to the other side. Back to the centre and then come in to sit in a comfortable position. Okay, some nice breaths to finish off. So breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Big breath in. Exhale down. Breathing in. And then out. Breathing in. And out. Breathing in. And out. Last one, breathing in. And then out. Bringing the hands towards the heart, bowing the head down. Just taking a moment here to thank yourself for dedicating an hour to you and joining in with today's class. Everyone worked really hard. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you all back here next week for another class. So if there's anything you want to practice, because I miss speaking to everyone at the end and just